Good morning to each and everyone. We are here to report the marketing margin and cost. As you can see on your screen, there are 6 subtopics of our lesson for today. The first one is marketing cost. The second one is different components of marketing margin. The third is type of margin. Fourth, breakdown of consumer's peso. Fifth, marketing efficiency. And the last one is integration. The first one is marketing costs. These are expenses attributable to selling of customers. These can include costs related to promotion, selling, pricing, and distribution. For example na lang sa agriculture, pag malayo yung farm ng farmers na pag-harvestan ng mga products, aarkila siya ng truck o sasakyan para madala yung products sa market at mabili ng consumer. Yung nagastos niya doon, pasok yon sa marketing cost which is sa distribution.
Different components of marketing margin. Wage, this will return to labor. So pag sinabi nating wage is sahod na mapupunta sa labor. Interest, this will return to capital. Yung makukuha nating interest is babalik dun sa hiniram nating capital. Rent, this will return to land and building. Halimbawa, naupa tayo ng lupang pagtataniman natin. Doon mapupunta yung rent. Profit, this will return to entrepreneurship and risk capital. Mapupunta ito sa entrepreneurship at sa isusugal ulit nating puhunan.
Marketing charges. Returns according to the various agencies or institution involved in the marketing products.
Marketing margins. The marketing margins refers to the difference between the price in which a good is purchased from another company and the price at which it is sold to the consumer. The term marketing margin is used for this because it's often the job of a distributor or other third party to do marketing and advertising for the product, even if it is not the actual producer of product. Marketing margin, ito yung difference ng presyo ng product na manggagaling sa isang malaking company or supplier at sa presyo pag naibenta na ito sa consumer. Halimbawa, bibili ka sa isang farmer ng rice, then pag ibebenta mo na ito sa market ay mayroon ng patong. Mas mababa ang presyo pag sa mismong farmer bibili kumpara pag nasa market na. Types of margins. Absolute margin. Para makuha natin sa absolute margin, selling price minus buying price. Kay percent margin naman, ang makukuha nating absolute margin ay ititidbay natin sa selling price times 100. Times 100 kasi percent yung hinahanap natin. Sa percent markup naman, absolute margin divided by buying price. Buying price po yun kasi namali lang po ng type times 100. Marketing margin and markup. These are sometimes used interchangeably. The percent markup differs from the percentage margin in that is in absolute margin divided by the buying price or price paid. So there is a difference between margin and markup. Margin is absolute margin or profit that based on selling price o sa presyo na naibenta mo. Sa markup naman is absolute margin or profit that based on the buying price o sa presyo na nabili mo. For example, bumili ako ng isang bundle na kangkong na nagkakahalaga ng 80 pesos at nabenta ko ito sa halagang 150 pesos. Para makuha natin ang absolute margin is equal to selling price minus buying price. Selling price is 150 and then buying price is 80. 150 minus 80 is equals to 70. Ito ang ating absolute margin. At para naman makuha natin ang percent margin, absolute margin divided by selling price times 100. Ang ating absolute margin is 70 at divided by selling price which is 150. 70 divided by 150 is 0.47. Na-round up ko na to and then 2 decimal times 100 equals to 47%. Ito ang ating percent margin. Sa percent markup naman, Para makuha natin siya is absolute margin divided by buying price times 100. Absolute margin is 70, buying price is 80 times 100. 70 divided by 80 is 0.87. Na-round up ko na din siya and then 2 decimal places times 100 equals to 87% at ito ang ating percent of markup.
Breakdown of consumers' peso. This series of figures representing the absolute margins of different types of middlemen are assignable to different marketing function, divided by the retail price.
Mathematically expressed as absolute margin at any two levels over final retail price or consumer price. Maximization of the input and output ratio. Output. Ibig sabihin nito, ito yung mga intangible and tangible goods and services na mabibili or maa-avail ng consumer sa market to satisfy their needs and wants. Input. Dito naman pasok yung mga expenses na ginamit ng producer para ma-produce yung isang product na bibilin or i-avail ng consumer. Pasok dito yung mga capital, yung wage na ipapasweldo natin sa laborer. Kasama rin dito yung sa packaging, which is sa distribution. Of course, mas maganda yung packaging, mas attractive yung product at mas malaki yung chance na bilhin siya ng consumer.
Types of marketing efficiency.
Operational or technological efficiency focuses more on reducing the cost of inputs, assuming that the essential nature of output of goods and services remain constant. Pricing or economic efficiency, concerned with improving the buying, selling, and pricing aspect of the marketing process, as that it will remain responsive to the consumer direction.
Measuring marketing efficiency. Evaluation of marketing margin cost. Input-output measurement. Evaluation of product loss and waste market in market. Load factor efficiency. Areas where efficiency may develop. Elaborate and comprehensively organized marketing system. Volume of business. Improve physical handling. Location of the business. Changes in marketing agencies. Integration of marketing agencies.
Vertical integration. One concern handles the product through 2 or more steps in processing or marketing. For example po sa kape, iba po yung nagpro-provide ng kape na gagamitin sa pagproproduce ng mga product ng Nescafe. Then after po ma-produce ng Nescafe yung mga products na iyon, lilipat naman po ito sa company ng Nestle na magpa-process ng marketing po nito. Horizontal integration. One organization controls a number of several units or business. For example po dito is yung Nestle na madami pong nakapaloob na other companies and businesses. Ito po yung picture para po mas maintindihan natin yung horizontal integration. Forward integration, relationship with the outlets. For example po dito is yung farmers na magsesell po ng kanyang ani or crops diretso sa market. Hindi niya na po kinakailangan ng middleman na magdadala po nito sa market. Backward integration, relationship with the supplier. For example po dito is yung company po, bibili po siya ng other company para maging supplier niya po sa mga kinakailangan niya pong products. For example na lang po dito is piggery. Hahanap po siya ng other business or company na nagsusupply ng feeds, which is unang pangangailangan ng mga piggery. Thank you for listening!